Dear student, today will we continue with the chapter from trade to territory for class 8th. In last session, we have already studied about the East India Company comes east and other companies were also in India or east. What things were important for them and how did they get from peasant farmers and traders. East India Company began trades in Bengal. Now we study the remaining parts of this chapter. Now, trade led to battles कि किस प्रकार से व्यापार के कारण लड़ाइयाँ बढ़ी या युद्ध हुए, जिनमें जो सबसे प्रमुख युद्ध था वो प्लासी का युद्ध था, जो 1757 में 1757 में घटित हुआ. Now, trade led to battles. After the death of Aurangzeb, the Bengal Nawabs Murshid Ali Khan, Alivardi Khan and Sirajuddaulah refused to grant concession to the company. They did not get any concession to company. On the other hand, the company declared that the unjust demand of the local officials were ruining their trades and they demanded duty-free trade, while the company wanted to tax-free trade or duty-free trade. This conflict between the company and the Nawab of Bengal finally led to famous Battle of Plassey. Now the Battle of Plassey. Alivardi Khan died in 1756 and Sirajuddaulah became the Nawab of Bengal. The company wanted a puppet ruler instead who would willingly give privileges, so they tried to help one of Sirajuddaulah rivals became the Nawabs. Sirajuddaulah got furious and asked the company to stop madly in the political affair, stop building forts and pay the revenue. Sirajuddaulah did not want to any manufacturing by the company, and he also wanted to revenue or taxes from company for the trade. After the negotiations failed, Sirajuddaulah along with 30,000 soldiers captured the English factory as Kasim Bazar and the company's fort at Kolkata. On hearing about the fall of Kolkata, the company official in Madras sent forces under the commander of Robert Clive. After the negotiation with the Nawab failed, Robert Clive led the company's army against Sirajuddaulah at Plassey. Clive managed to secure the support of Mir Jafar. Mir Jafar was the commander of Sirajuddaulah, but he was not with the Nawab Sirajuddaulah, one of the commanders of Sirajuddaulah. He did not fight the battle against the company or against the Britishers, and thus helped the company win the battle. This was the company's first major victory in India in Battle of Plassey. Now after the Plassey, बैटल का जो युद्ध था, जो प्लासी का जो बैटल था, प्लासी का जो युद्ध था, भारत में ब्रिटिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी की सबसे बड़ी विजय थी. आफ्टर द बैटल ऑफ प्लासी, आफ्टर द डिफीट एट प्लासी, सिराजुद्दौला वाज assassinated and Mir Jafar was made the Nawab. He was out of the throne. When Mir Jafar protested, he was deposed and Mir Qasim was made the Nawab. जब मीर जाफ़र ने कंपनी का कुछ मामलों में विरोध करना प्रारंभ कर दिया तो मीर जाफ़र को भी कंपनी ने हटा दिया और मीर कासिम को बंगाल का नवाब बना दिया. इन 1764 मीर जाफ़र raised the voice against the company. He was defeated in the battle of Buxar and Mir Jafar was again made the Nawab of Bengal. When Mir Jafar, Sirajuddaulah, Shujauddaulah and Shah Alam combined army defeated by British East India Company in the Battle of Buxar in 1764. Mir Jafar died in 1765 and company decided to become the Nawabs themselves. In 1765, Mughal emperor appointed the company at the Diwan of Bengal. The Diwani allowed the company to use vast revenue resources to Bengal instead to buying goods against gold, silver they brought from Britain. These revenue could be used to purchase cotton and silk textile in India, maintain company troops and meet the cost of building the company fort and official offices at Kolkata. When company got Diwani by the Shah Alam, who was the ruler of Delhi. Thus, the power of company increased very much. Company officials become Nawabs. जैसे ही शाह आलम द्वारा दीवानी प्राप्त हुई कंपनी को, कंपनी की आय बढ़ गई, उन्हें विभिन्न प्रकार के फरमान जारी किए गए, टैक्स फ्री ट्रेड प्रारंभ हो गया. कई प्रकार का पूरे बंगाल के क्षेत्र में बक्सर के युद्ध के बाद बंगाल से लेके पूरे लगभग उत्तर भारत में जो टैक्स वसूल करने का अधिकार, जो रेवेन्यू वसूल करने का अधिकार कंपनी को प्राप्त हो गया. कंपनी ऑफिशियल्स बिकेम Nawabs. After the Battle of Plassey, the actual Nawabs of Bengal were forced to give land and vast amounts of money as personal gift to company officials. Robert Clive himself amassed a fortune in India. He had come to Madras from England in 1748 at the age of 18. When in 1767 he left India, his Indian fortune was worth 4,01,102. When Clive was appointed governor of the Bengal in 1764, he was asked to remove corruption in company administrations. He was himself cross-examined in 1772 by the British Parliament, which was suspicious of his vast wealth, although he was equited the committed suicide in 1774. However, not all company officials succeed in making money. Such as Clive, many died in early death in India due to disease and war, and it not be right to regard all of them as corrupt and dishonest. They were often seen as upstart and social climbers in British society. They were called Nawabs, a anglicized version of the Indian words नवाब। इस प्रकार से कंपनी को कई अधिकार प्राप्त हो गए बंगाल में। कंपनी के साथ में जो अधिकारी थे वो भी अपना निजी व्यापार करने लगे, उनमें बहुत सारा भ्रष्टाचार प्राप्त हो गया, वे बहुत सारी संपदा के मालिक हुए। ब्रिटिश सरकार द्वारा बाद में उन पर कार्रवाई भी की गई। That's all for today. We will meet in next session. Thank you.